you have all these religious themes. So we're putting the mural, the main mural, up throughout this program. You have Sherelle, Hamsa, you have the Jeremiah quotes, and Esther's of the world rise up. So you're quoting Jeremiah, but also the book of Esther, and you're weaving the story of Esther in here, the Jewish orphan who became a Persian queen. But just tell us a little bit, because you want to inspire. As I'm also just referring to your fascinating interviews where you talk about that part of this also is you want to inspire modern day Esthers and the superhero women and girls in Iran. So tell us a little bit about the Esthers and the Hamsa Aminis in Iran.
So when that first mural went up, a couple people had said, "Oh wow, this really is like the Esters." But I was so nervous when that first mural went up, and I was so overwhelmed. And then when the second mural went up, here we could put it up on the screen here. This mural is in Nazareth. Now, the interesting thing about Nazareth is it's within the borders of Israel, but it's entirely Arab. So Jesus's hometown has no Jews in it today. 70% Muslim, 30% Christian. And this wall is owned by two Muslim men, designed by a Persian Christian, painted by a Russian Jew. And when this was going up, there was an Arab woman in Nazareth who came and said, "You know what, Human? It's time for the Esthers of the world to rise up."
Mm.
And a giant light bulb went over my head. And I said, "What did you say?" And I ran to the artist and I said, "You have to put this in the mural. It's time for the Esthers of the world to rise up."
Mhm.
Now, in America, there's a theme. And the theme is the powers that be. Let's make every book, every television show, every film about some woman superhero, right? Wonder Woman, Miss Marvel, Black Widow, over and over and over. It's all these women super. Well, in Iran, you have real life women superheroes. In Sherelle Haimpour, you have a real life woman superhero,
Mhm.
and no one's talking about it.
Yeah.
And so, with Esther, the whole story of Esther, fasting and praying for 3 days, you know, praying, throwing herself on the mercy of the Lord, save the Jewish people. You had a real life woman superhero. And so this Esther's of the world rise up is a call. It's a call to the women to stand up for what's right, to stand up on the right side of history. The Arab woman who told me that phrase, she looked at me and she goes, "I am a modern day Arab Esther."
Mm.
And I want that theme to be carried over.
Mm.
And I will say this,
Mm.
even though there's a giant crackdown in Iran right now, which no one's talking about because no one ever talks about the thing they should be talking about in Iran.
Yeah.
Even though the women are still protesting, the women are still fighting. It's unbelievable. And right now, I feel like, am I like the only voice right now trying to put these murals up? I don't know where you're going to go with this interview, but I would love to talk to you about Rice University.
Yeah. And so, well, absolutely. And thank you for standing alone and for doing what you're doing here. This is kind of our life story here at the Glazov Gang, and Annie's life, my life. And I don't think I'm going to hold my breath for The View to invite you on and to talk about Hamza Amini and Sherelle Haimpour, Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg and Sonny Hostin. They really care about women, but only certain kinds of women.